Magic is a spiritual act. When you cast a spell, when you inscribe a sigil, or when you perform a ritual, it is an act of will into the fabric of reality. Weird, in the Norse understanding of it, is a magical current that exists directly below reality itself, but directly below the fabric of reality. Something that can be contacted, something that can be delved. As we separate reality and plunge into this, we can draw out some of that weird, some of that magic, and affect the fabric that is far less deep than the well of weird, or the depth of weird beneath the fabric of reality. The reason why tarot cards and runes work, whether you're reading tarot cards or runes or some kind of divination method, the reason why it works is because, well, there's two reasons. One is because you're tickling or touching your subconscious through your interpretation of something. It's purely psychological. Another reason why these work is because in doing that, you are touching upon the subconscious of reality itself. Our subconscious are microcosms compared to the macrocosm of the grander subconscious of both the consciousness of man, but also of reality itself. Luck and coincidence, in my understanding, don't exist. Though they are convenient for understanding things on a base level, when things happen that we don't understand. But the nature of magic and energy that is just below the surface of reality, and our ability to tap into it and to achieve amazing results and understand vastly more than we should not be discounted. Blood magic it's a combination of using spirit, the life force that we have taken from the earth, in the case of human beings, using that life force in combination with directed will that makes it so potent. Chaos magic. It is hyper-imagination and the direction of that hyper-imagination into the creation of a distortion of reality in a way. The law of attraction. Truly wanting something, truly wanting it, will bring it to you. Just hope that is what you really wanted. Magic and reality, it's kind of like those two snakes having intercourse, or the winding of the DNA strand. One touches the other and only exists because it touches the other and combines with the other to make a substantiation of one another. Like two lovers, magic and reality. Magic and reality, they're in essence synonymous, but I think that reality would be masculine and magic would be feminine. Magic being the creative force. Reality being the direction of will that is manipulated by the creative force. It's not quite how other people understand it, but that's kind of how I understand it. For most people, this, magic, this understanding of magic in general, or reality itself, need not apply. This isn't something that you don't need to understand magic or do magic in order to move forward on your spiritual path. But magic is how we experiment. It's kind of how we as individuals, as beings who have wills, and at least some understanding of reality and magic, can experiment. We are on this plane to figure out ourselves. So we are on this plane to experiment with ourselves. Since ourselves are connected to everything else, perhaps some of these connections can be experimented with. You don't have to follow that reasoning, you don't have to believe it, but it's possible. Magic and reality are two sides to a coin that never knew different directions of facing. Magic can extend in all directions. Reality exists in all directions. So, where does one end and one begin? Unknown. Or perhaps there is not an answer. But that's not for me to answer, that's for you to answer for yourself. Action is what denotes spells, sigils, and rituals. Knowing is the danger. Because if you decide that you know something, then that is confining it between the borders of what you suppose is your knowledge. Not knowing, that leaves so much potential. Without a direction to all of this, though, it's meaningless. Decide what you want to create. Your understanding of your spiritual nature and your path. And traverse the chasm between who you are and what you desire to create or be. At any rate, this has been just a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a video on Magick and Reality. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, shoot them down in the comment section below on YouTube. If you have any desire to contact me, go to www.facebook.com/hunter.salazar, HUNTER, AZAR. I will respond on Facebook Messenger. That's where I'm most likely to respond the quickest. If you want to ask any questions about magic or what I'm talking about in this, or if you just want to like this video, it's a really great help for the channel. It helps bring traffic to the channel. And if you subscribe, that helps as well so much. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was interesting, and all of you have a wonderful day.